Post-fight review, B Marsh Boxing back at it with another one. WBA Interim, 147-pound title on the line. Jamal James from Minneapolis, Minnesota versus Thomas Dulorme from Puerto Rico. This was a very entertaining fight, to be honest. The man, Thomas Dulorme is, being the shorter fighter with the shorter reach, facing the man Jamal James, who's about 6'2". Thomas Delorme started working on the inside. Thomas Delorme was throwing punches with bad intentions, you know what I mean? He put a lot of power behind his shots, you know what I mean? Thomas Delorme being that more heavy-handed fighter than Jamal James was going to work. For the first round was pretty even. It was a close round, but I gave Jamal James slightly the edge because of controlling the pace from the outside. But in the second round, that's where the man Thomas Delorme started to open up, and unleash mean shots and get on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily punches and bunches combinations, but you know, punch throwing punches basically one at a time. You know what I mean? But with bad intentions. And he even busted up Jamal James' nose by the end of round two. You know what I'm saying? So round two was a Thomas Delorme round. Round three was the man Jamal James started working on the inside, you know what I mean, being the taller fighter, he's he can fight on the inside and fight on the outside. Ideally you would like him on the outside, but to be a more complete fighter, more well rounded fighter, you also have to show that you have instincts to survive when smaller fighters try to bring the pain on the inside. And that's exactly what the man Jamal James did, you know what I'm saying? But then he was winning round three. Then he had his back towards the ropes because he had some success in the later rounds. He had success with the check left hooks when he was on the ropes to get up off the ropes, so to pin the man Delorme on the ropes. But in round three, he did get caught. While winning the round, he got caught with the overhand right on the chin. Boom. And, it kind of stunned the man. He ain't go down or nothing. He still held his ground, you know what I'm saying? But those were shots that Thomas Delorme was looking for all night. You know what I mean? But in the later rounds, everything from like round four, actually I gave also Thomas Delorme round six. You know what I'm saying? But anything other than that was all Jamal James. Close competitive rounds, but Thomas Delorme was more walking into shots while Jamal James was controlling the pace with the jab, even when the man closed the distance. Thomas Delorme, Jamal James was in there firing, double the doubling up his jab. You know what I mean? Doing lead right hands, throwing body shots. So it was a tough fight for both guys. Both guys were active, but the man, what's his name? Uh, Jamal James was more active and winning the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Close competitive rounds, but Jamal James was sweeping the rounds, especially in the later rounds. You know what I mean? So he wins this fight. Both these guys, Jamal James only has one loss. That was to Udenis Ugas. The man, Thomas Delorme fought Udenis Ugas in another very, very competitive fight. A fight where he did drop Udenis Ugas, but here, on the other hand, Thomas Delorme got dropped twice. You know, so and Thomas and Udenis Ugas did not drop the man Jamal James even once when they fought. So, you know, Jamal James is moving up, got himself a little WBA interim title. He's trying to get into world title contention, you know what I mean? Especially with the WBA because he has a WBA minor title. You got guys like Virgil Ortiz. I think he has some kind of WBA belt. Manny Pacquiao being the head honcho has a super belt over there. So we'll see what's next for Jamal James, you know what I mean? We shall see. Be Marsh Box, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what you thought about Jamal James versus Thomas Delorme. Very good competitive fight, but the right man won this fight in a unanimous decision. Be Marsh Box, and I'm gone. Peace.